We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle, joined as always by my brother Tim. And today, Sunday, we get actually a pretty decent sized slate. We get 8 games in the NHL. I didn't count how many we have in the NBA. Six. That shows how much I'm paying attention to the NBA. And it should be fun. We also get some college baseball today. Not like we're. I'm not going over any, but Tim, if you want,
I'll have 6 plays for you guys. It'll work.
Yeah, I'll just put this out there now. I'm on Michigan money line. I'm on ECU money line, and I parlayed the two because we're going to those games. I'll start handicapping it more later. But we'll recap what happened yesterday. Before we get into today's games, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. What went wrong? College basketball again. It's been a struggle, and it's been annoying because the last 2 days I've had profitable NHL days, and it's been overshadowed by negative college basketball games. We went 3-7-1 in the in college hoops, down 4.70 units. In the NHL, 5-6-1, up 1.46 units. I hit with Philly over 5.5. Lost with the alternative line of 7.5. It finished 4-3. Couldn't get an empty net to cash the half unit play with plus 295. Coyotes team total over 2.5. That hits. Who would have thought the game of the year would have been a matinee game between the Ottawa Senators and the Arizona Coyotes? But here we are. Loser on Toronto, Vancouver under 6.5. It is what it is. Boston, Columbus over 5.5 hits. But Columbus Blue Jackets money line does not. They lose in a shootout. Seattle and Washington under 5.5. Loser. Washington puts up 5 by themselves. Sharks. I was wrong. Moving on.
God damn. Okay.
I'm sorry. They lost 8-0.
Oh, I know.
It was ugly.
I know they did.
That being said, the Sharks are back in action today. And just kidding. Calgary Flames, they come through in overtime. It's going to be a time where we're going to see Colorado start to struggle. I have a feeling. Plus 135, cash Calgary Flames. Did not hit the half unit play on the Calgary Flames puck line, though. Columbus Blue Jackets plus 213. They lost in a shootout. Unfortunate there. That would have been a monster day if I could, or that would have been a very nice day if I could have hit that. So I would have been up like 4, almost 5 units instead of only 1. And then Montreal plus 216. That hits. That was a very nice game here. And I said it during the ESB show, and I'm pissed I didn't bet it, Tim. Montreal parlayed with the over 6.5 was plus 500.
Yeah, jeez.
Couldn't even throw in a half unit on that. Oh, well. So overall yesterday, 5-6-1 in the NHL, up 1.46 units. So overall, good day in the NHL, bad day in college basketball. What about you, Tim?
College basketball sucked. I think 3 wins. We had 11 plays, so 3 wins, 7 losses, and a push. So whatever, it happens. Other than that, college baseball went 3-2 yesterday. Hit on the what did I hit on yesterday? Wow, I'm completely drawing a blank. The over in Indiana. I hit on Clemson, and I hit on Vodtech. Thank you. I missed on the under in East Carolina. Went over with a grand slam in the top of the 9th. And then I missed on Cal, who it was my plus money one. It worked. It's fine. It sucks that it didn't hit, but I have 6 plays for today. Hopefully, we do pretty well. I saw somebody say something about the California college baseball. They just fell behind. They fell behind 7-1, tried to catch up, and just did not work. So we'll see how it goes. I'll throw my plays into a scroller, and then we'll go from there. And then basketball yesterday went 1-0. I hit on the money.
Duke, baby.
Yeah, Duke, baby. Let's get it. Oh, my Carolina. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was screwing around and I threw $4. Just throw a couple bucks at UNC money line at plus 525, and at the end of the night, I sat there. I'm like, should have put more on it. Should have put more on it.
It was clearly at least UNC
Covers
plus the points type spot, because it don't matter if one team is undefeated, one team's defeated. That game is going to be a close game between those two because they hate each other. So, no, I'm excited that happened the way it did. I was expecting Duke to roll by 30, and that was fantastic. Go Heels.
Yeah. He's saying I like small college baseball teams like Campbell and Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
I like Campbell.
I will say I'm typing in my place now.
The good old Camels. But we'll start our show today, and Tim's far behind today, so we're starting with the NHL today.
Yep. Go ahead, start with the NHL. Do you want to click the first game?
Yep, I did.
Oh, well, this is going to be the best game of the day. You get the LA Kings minus 170 taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Total of 6. Buffalo is a wagon, 2 wins in a row, 5 goals apiece against 2 cup contenders. We going after them again?
You're on some crack, aren't you?
They won the last 2 games, putting up 5 goals each against Toronto and Minnesota. I don't understand what I'm on crack for.
Yeah, for me, it would be a lean towards Buffalo or a lean towards LA in regulation if I had to make a play on this game on a side. I'm not really particularly interested in the side in this game, though. I like the total a lot more. We look at these two teams. We have the Buffalo Sabres. They've gone over 6 expected goals in 3 of their last 4, 5 of their last 7, and 7 of their last 10. On the other side, we have the LA Kings, who've gone over in 3 of their last 4 and 6 of their last 10. So these are 2 teams that have been generating chances. We look at LA in actual goals. They've gone over in 9 of their last 10 games. 7-7, 7-7, 5, 8-7-7, 8-7, 6-5, 3-0-9.
I was about to make that joke. I was right there.
Sorry, that was like had to.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And I know our audience will be able to understand that joke, so that works. But yeah, don't call Jenny there. It's fine. But yeah, I like the over 6 in this game. I got this at minus 115 last night. It's sitting around minus 125, minus 130 on some books. I still don't mind it as long as it stays at 5 or as long as it stays at 6 and not goes up to 6.5. I like the over in this game. So we're going Kings, Sabres over with a slight lean towards the Buffalo or towards the LA Kings in regulation at minus 120.
Oh yeah, one thing we forgot to do was say hi to the chat.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did. Oh, Mike Lennon.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Oh yeah, that's right. We mentioned the Fakers. Hey, I will say I fade the Lakers all the time, but I know when not to fade the Lakers. That was a clear spot. Sabres money on. I like it. Freaking Lakers yesterday. Damn. Kind of called it. Yeah, what happened with Cal? They just fell behind. You hit on Friday's college baseball pick of Georgia Tech. Me too. That was fantastic. And your own with Campbell. Yeah, I like the Camels. We're gonna go see them in late May when they come to East Carolina. One of our buddies from high school went there. Starting pitcher. Yeah, we already read that one. Yeah, that's right. We went through a couple.
Yeah, we already went through the chat, Tim.
Sorry, hold on, relax. Mike Lennon is passing on the Sabres game. How dare he? 1-800, stop it. Houston -2. Oh, I forgot to pull up that.
And no, that's not a 1-800 because the Kings are a playoff team.
John, yeah, it would be a lean towards. Yeah, I see it's 12 o'clock. There's only one page. You're good. Yeah, it would be a lean towards Houston.
I was gonna say, who are the Cougars playing? Usually they're 10-point favorites.
Memphis. They're against Memphis today.
They're a wagon
in Memphis, so that one's a lean towards Houston, but we're not betting that game.
Yeah, probably depending on what side of the bracket they're in. I'll probably have a future on Houston to make the Final Four.
There you go. Sabres are hot. They definitely are right now. 2 straight wins. Big wins, too. Like Sabres and Blues, long trip from West Coast for an early game, Kings.
Yeah. Also, if you guys are looking at that Sabres game, there is one thing that I think, regardless of which side you like, Tage Thompson to score a goal. There you go. That's been making car payments lately, and I haven't been betting it. So
That's fair. That's fair. Should I be betting on NHL? Buffalo Sabres. There we go. Sorry, I had to get my daily Buffalo Sabres betted. There we go, $10, and that's all I'm betting on hockey. Anyways, there we go. Devils first period money line. We'll go over them in a little bit.
yeah, we'll go over that actually.
Shocker. We'll go over them next. The Blues minus 130 are in New Jersey taking on the Devils. 6.5 is your total in this one. Where are you looking?
Yeah, this is not gonna be a comfortable play. This is not gonna be an enjoyable play. I like under 6.5 here with the Devils and the Blues. I know unders in Devils games are not something you particularly want to back, but it's something I'm going to be doing today. Looking at what these two teams have put up expected goal wise, they've got the Devils have gone under 6.5 expected goals in 10 straight games. So eventually something's got to give, and we know the Blues are a slow starting team, so I would absolutely look towards New Jersey in the first period, but I think the Blues win this game full game. So that's where I would lean as a side. I didn't bet it, but I would lean Devils first period, Blues full game. Maybe you can look for a prop here because I think this may hit. I want to see if I can find this so I can give this out. I don't know if I'm going to bet it. If I do, I'll throw a quarter unit at it. But it's for seeing if they have it here. Team scoring first wins the game. No, plus 165. Devils score the first goal, but they lose the game like 3-2.
That's fair. I don't mind that.
But I'm on under 6.5.
There you go. Thought I missed it. Why I asked? No, you're good. You're good. Blues money line. Blues sold me yesterday. I'm scared of them. Scared money don't make money.
Blues struggle in the first period, though they're a slow starting team.
That's fair. This is probably going to be the biggest game in our group chat today. Nathan's Dallas Stars are going up against Terry's Minnesota Wild. The Wild are minus 150, total of 6.5. Which one of our buddies is going to be happy today? Which one's going to be pissed off?
I'm hoping both of them will be sleeping because I like an under in this game. Under 6.5 between these two teams. When we look at their advanced numbers here, we have the Dallas Stars going under 6.5 in 7 of their last 10 games for expected goals. For the Wild, it's 6 of their last 8. I'm hoping it's Kokkinen and Ottinger. So I would stay pat. I've already bet it, but I would stay pat and wait for Ottinger and Kokkinen to be confirmed. Cam Talbot would make me sweat that a little bit because Cam Talbot has been struggling as of late, and I don't know if I could particularly trust him to keep a game under. But for right now, I am on the under 6.5 in this game. Dallas and Minnesota, and I may cash out if I see it's Talbot.
That's fair. If it's Talbot, would you be? So if it's Talbot, you would like the over.
Talbot, I stay off the game in general.
That's fair. That is totally fair. Rutgers -2 or money line for an early 2-game pick'em.
If you want to do a 2-game parlay, you just take the money line.
Yeah, you do their money line because we have them as 3.5-point favorites, so it'd be a lean towards Penn State at that 5 line. Just our 2 cents. Pass, you don't like any side. That's fair. Keep on scrolling through. The New York Rangers are in Winnipeg taking on the Jets. Thoughts on this one? Jets are -115, total of 5.5.
Yeah, looking at this spot here, we have the Rangers actually playing good hockey as of late. They've won the expected goal battle in 6 straight games and 9 of their last 10. So they're not getting outplayed as much. They're controlling the puck a lot, and they're creating chances. And they're going up against a Winnipeg team that struggled as of late. They've given up at least 3 expected goals in 5 of their last 6 games. and 6 of their last 8. And they've been struggling. They've been losing the expected goal battle a little bit here. And we're getting plus money with the New York Rangers. And I'm going to actually bet the Rangers today. I got them at plus 102. I think the Rangers win this game. And I'm also leaning towards the Rangers team total over as well. I haven't bet it. I might bet it. Let's see what the line. Let's see what the line is for that. Team total over 2.5 is minus 130. I want to bet that now. Actually, I really like that price. Give me the Rangers team total over 2.5. That's where I'm going to be going for this game. Rangers team total over 2.5 minus 130 in the money line at plus 102.
There you go. Sorry, as you're doing that, as you're going over all the hockey games, I'm currently working on my college baseball TikTok. So, because the games start in 10 minutes and I want to be able to get it out for at least 2 of them. Because I know, by the way, if anybody's watching and wants the college baseball, I have one game that starts at 11 o'clock, and that's Indiana State, Michigan. I like the over. And I got it at a bad line. It's down to a 14.5 now. But I like the over in that game. So, with the rest of them, we're going to start later. Just figure I'd throw that one out there. If I look like I'm off doing something else, working on the TikTok for it. So, Tampa Bay Lightning are at the Chicago Blackhawks, minus 230 for the Lightning. Total is 6. Where are you looking at this one?
Yeah, we have the Lightning coming in off of a nice win the other day, 3-1 win over Detroit. Very deceiving puck line cover because they did score with 2 seconds left in the they did score with 2 seconds left in regulation to make it 3-1 with the empty netter. So not particularly a good cover for them here, but they still covered last game. They're taking on a Chicago Blackhawks team that just played yesterday. And it's going to be Marc-Andre Fleury in net, so that's a plus for them. But I like the Tampa Bay Lightning to take care of business in this game. This is the point of the year where the Lightning get their shit together and they go on to win the Atlantic Division. Plain and simple. If you want to bet, those odds are not available right now, but the Lightning are going to win their division. Like they've passed Florida already, and this is a Lightning team that I don't really want to step in front of. And knowing our luck, we're going to get them in the Stanley Cup final again. Like that, it's just we can't have anything nice in hockey, so we get stuck with the Lightning potentially 3 straight years in a row making the final. But yeah, I think that this is a spot here where Lightning take care of business in this one here. I got their puck line at plus 105 last night. And you can get it for on even money this morning. So a bit about a 5-cent line movement. I'm going to take the Lightning puck line here at plus 105 even money.
There you go. Back to the chat for just a second. Elliot took the Rangers plus 105.
I like it.
I have to look more into this game. Darnell Turner likes the Rangers and the Wild. There you go.
If you like the Wild, you missed your line. They were like minus 125 yesterday. Now they're minus 125, minus 130. Now they're minus 150.
Over 6, DeBrincat and Hagel. Sorry.
Brandon Hagel, yeah.
The Hagel Bagel. Both to score a goal.
Well, I don't hate that Hagel problem. So
there you go. Release the Kraken. They're in Carolina. They probably have to take warning against the Hurricanes. Minus 300. Are the Canes. 6 is your total. Keep on rolling today, Nick.
Yeah, Kraken is turning into calamari today.
Oh, God.
There we go. There's my joke. Kraken coming in off of a 5-2 loss at Washington yesterday. Now they head to Carolina. I believe this is the start of the road trip of death because I've seen this path played out a few times. And I want to see if that's right. I'm getting up covers right now. Because usually when they go through the road trip of death, it starts in Washington and it goes to Carolina, and then they hit up Tampa Bay in Florida. No, they head to Toronto after this. Never mind. Was that? Yeah, they head to Toronto after this. That's weird. Usually, when they hit Washington and Carolina, it usually follows with Tampa Bay and Florida. But they head up to Toronto and Montreal after this. Yeah, I think that this is another game where we see a big favorite take care of business. I like Carolina Hurricanes on the puck line. I got it at minus 120. It's around minus 125. I still don't hate that price. I think they take care of business in this one. Give me the Canes puck line minus 120 in this game.
That sounds good. I from Carolina, so I'm not gonna talk you off. I'm not a Carolina fan, but we'll see. Will Canes take it easy?
No.
Find a way to bet the Hurricanes.
Yes.
Rangers game over.
Yes.
Keep on riding. 2 games left in hockey. The Senators are in Vegas taking on the Golden Knights. Golden Knights are a minus 295 favorite, total of 6.
Yeah. When we look at these two teams, we have Vegas coming in. They're coming in off of a nice, I believe, 5-4 win over the Anaheim Ducks. Ottawa Senators coming in off of getting they got beat 3-0 against Florida, but then their last game they played the NHL game of the year against Arizona yesterday, lost 8-5, and now they're heading right back into action today. I believe yesterday was Matt Murray in that, so that means we're probably going to see Anton Forsberg. I like goals in this game. I really do. I think we see an over in this game. I got it at 5.5. Shop around, you may be able to still find a 5.5. Let's see if you can find. Yeah, you can find 5.5s on some books. It's 6 on my book, but there are 5.5 for minus 125s, minus 130s on some books. So shop around. I think we see some goals in this game. We have a Ottawa team that's given up at least 3 expected goals in 5 of their last 6 games. One of them being against Florida, they gave up 7.09 expected goals against. So this is a spot here where I like goals, and we're going to take this game over 5.5. So shop around 5.5 over with Vegas and Ottawa.
There you go.
And if you don't trust the Sens to put up the goals, you can take Vegas's team total, which is 3.5 at minus 130.
Right on. I was just finishing up my TikTok, so I'm actually going to be good to go for this game. San Jose Sharks are at the Anaheim Ducks. Ducks, quack, minus 165, total of 5.5. Where are you looking?
Yeah, Sachenko, I believe, is confirmed in net here for the Sharks, and we have Stolars in net for the Ducks. When we look at what these two teams have done for the last 5, for the Sharks have gone under 5.5 expected goals. 4 straight, and 5 of the last 6 for Anaheim have gone under 5.5 expected goals. I know it's Sachenko, and I know it's most likely Stolars in this game. But give me the under 5.5 in this spot here. I think that we see a lower scoring game. And I think after getting beat 8-0 last night, San Jose may want to buckle down defensively a little bit more. See if they can slow down some offense. Plus, they did play a better team in Nashville. I think Nashville is definitely a much better team than Anaheim. So I think that we might see a lower scoring game. I still think Anaheim wins this game. This could be a decent buy low spot for San Jose. I'm not touching the Sharks, though, after what they did yesterday. I mean, that's probably what everybody's thinking. So they may win this game. So Sharks money line, lean. I'll lean that way. I'm not betting it, but I'll lean towards the Sharks in this game. I'm not putting my money on the San Jose Sharks anymore. If they couldn't even show up for a journeyman goaltender making his first start in 2 years after a really bad injury, if they couldn't even make they couldn't even bother to show up with him in that. What makes you think they could show up at all? That's the big question mark. Under 5.5, I think, is the only thing for me here. Around minus 105. You can get that for around plus 105, plus 110 now.
There you go. Boom. As you were going over all the hockey games, TikTok is up for all the college baseball. It's scrolling across the bottom if you guys are interested in that too. back to the chat, and then we'll go over some NBA action. Senators team total over.
I don't hate it. Yeah, I like it.
Fair enough. Oh, there's 8 NBA games. My bad. Matt Murray is elite.
Sure.
And DK doesn't have college baseball. I will say, we're not sponsored. I use sportsbetting.ag, and we have it lined up. So
yeah, he's like, yeah, we're not sponsored, so we can say what we are on. So yeah, with that being said, when you see me with my alternate lines or whatever, when I gave out that alternate 7.5 yesterday or the -2.5 and all that, that's on Bovada. There you go. I'm on Bovada and I'm on sportsbetting.ag. Once we're sponsored, we can't say stuff like that.
Yeah. So when you go on, it's all on here. So there's lots of college baseball games today. So let's ride with it. I'm always down. I'm always down for it.
Yeah.
So I have 6 plays up.
Yeah, but once we get sponsored, we can't say stuff like that anymore. Yeah. But until then, someone sponsor us.
Keep on rolling. We'll go to some NBA action, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to kick it on off here with the Brooklyn Nets and the Boston Celtics. This line's actually moved to a 5 now. It's the Celtics -5. Total's still 226. So what's your thoughts on this game?
Yeah. I will say for this 8-game slate, I actually have more than one play. I have 3 plays. They're all in the later games, though. So, I have nothing from this game, from this early game. If anything, I feel like it should be a lean towards Brooklyn. And the only reason why I say that is for whatever reason, if there's a day game and it looks like an easy play, most of the time, it's not. There's been a couple of times where it's just funky. And like we would see a 5-6 point favorite and they would lose by 15-20. And for whatever reason, that I feel like that could be the case with this Brooklyn game. I'm not touching it just because it's kind of weird. There's got to be some type of injuries in this one. Jaylen Brown is still questionable. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go in this game. So it would be a lean towards Brooklyn, but I did not bet it. This Boston team has been hot lately.
Fair enough. I didn't bet anything. I don't know when I'm going to bet another NBA game, to be completely honest. It's going to be a while.
Durant
don't
points.
hold your breath.
I would be a little bit careful with Durant's points. He's been back all of one game. And in that one game, he played 35 minutes and put up 31 points. So what do I know? But just be careful with him. I thought, you know what? After being off for a month and a half, I figured he would, get slowly put back into the system. Now, nope.
No, the way the Nets were playing, I can agree that what they did there.
Yeah, they kind of need him. But no, this would be a Brooklyn spot for me, but I didn't bet it. This next one's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. They're hosting the Phoenix Suns, and it's a 9.5 point spread. I'm assuming players are out. Total 231.5.
Yes, Devin Booker and Chris Paul. Booker's out, COVID stuff. Chris Paul's out with whatever his fractured thumb. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. And then Cameron Johnson's also out for Phoenix as well. So it's a 9-point spread or 9.5 point spread, and it's that way for a reason. And I want nothing to do with this game. This one is just not in my wheelhouse. I feel like this could be a good spot for Milwaukee to just blow them out at home when Phoenix has nobody. But I'm not betting this game. I'm not laying 9 points against the Phoenix Suns. I don't care who's out.
I was gonna say at this line, it just feels like I would take Suns or nothing in this game.
Hold on, real quick. I love this comment. Who's gonna score for the Suns? DeAndre Ayton will. Mikal Bridges, Cameron Payne, Jay Crowder, Aaron Holiday, Torrey Craig, any of those guys can score. So if you guys look at player props,
I was going to say DeAndre Ayton and maybe Crowder 3-point shots props.
Yeah, that you know what? I think if I had to pick out one guy, I want to go down towards that Torrey Craig. He's probably got a pretty low total on him. What's his player prop total at? And this is what I used to do when I did bet a little bit of player props. Is I wouldn't look at the big guns. I would go and look at the guys that come off the bench. So over under points You can't get him, but you can get Mikal Bridges at 16.5. I don't know about that one. Jay Crowder's 11.5. I think that one would be the one I would want to go after. Over 11.5 points for Jay Crowder might be the spot for me. If I had to bet that game, but I'm not getting involved in that one. So we'll keep on rolling through.
Yeah, the Washington Wizards are hosting the Indiana Pacers. The Wizards are 3-point home favorites, total 226.5.
Yeah, this one's I don't know how to make this one.
1-800?
Huh? No. Well, it should be, yes, but that's not the point. Kristaps Porzingis could make his Wizards debut today. That could be interesting to see. But these two teams kind of point me in two different directions. Pacers have been a heavy over team, and Washington's been a heavy under team. Washington is playing a little bit better than Indiana right now, but I really got nothing for this one. It'd be a lean towards Washington. I can't even lean towards a total because one side's going one way, one side's going the other. It's just not one of the games I was interested in. These are one of those that are just like, this one's a coin flip. It can go either way. Washington can win this game by 10 plus. They could lose this game straight up. They can win by 2. I'm not involved in this game. This is another one. I backed the Wizards the other day. I'm not backing them today.
Fair enough. And we'll keep on moving on.
Well, what I will do is I will bet this game.
Utah Jazz, they're at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jazz, 13.5-point road favorites, total 222. I have a feeling we're going to take some points here and feel the thunder. Feel the thunder. Boom, boom, boom.
You are right. We are taking the Thunder today, plus 13.5. The Thunder have been one of the best teams against the spread. They didn't cover last game against Minnesota, and I didn't bet them then. They won straight, but they were also in a letdown spot after a big win as a 15.5-point dog to the Nuggets. The Thunder are still the second most profitable team against the spread. They're 13-point dogs at home. Nick, do you want to pull up their record against the spread at home? Because I know that they're really good, especially when they're bigger dogs, especially like 7+ points. Utah is not as good of a road team, and going into this, I don't think Utah is going to absolutely try to blow them out of the water. I don't think they can. As crazy as that sounds, I don't think they can. I think this game's going to be a lot closer than people think.
ATS is a home team, 15-12-4.
Oh, that's not as good as I thought it was. But I still think SGA is probably going to end up dropping like 30, 40 points tonight.
As an underdog, they're 36-21-4.
Yeah. Josh Giddey's still out. Dort's still out. Conley's out for Utah. I just think that this is going to be a closer game than people think. Jazz are not going to go into Oklahoma City and win by 20+ points. This one's going to be a 8 to 10 point game, and the Thunder are going to cover. Give me the Thunder plus 13.
It's now 14 now.
To 14?
Yeah.
Give me the Thunder plus 14.
Yeah, I'm going to side with the Jazz minus 1,000 here on the money line. Just try to get that easy. I'm just kidding.
Shut the hell up.
I'm joking. Let me say that's a joke.
I know, I'm kidding. Shut up.
But yeah, that's what I'm looking at for that one.
That's fair. Keep on rolling, Nick.
Memphis Grizzlies minus 10.5 on the road against the Houston Rockets, 236. When I was writing down this game earlier, or typing out this game earlier, I looked at Tim and they're only 10.5-point favorites. And you looked at me weird. I was like, well, they were 16-point favorites on the road against Orlando, and I didn't think Orlando was 5.5 points worse than the Rockets. So what do you think about this one here? I might want to back the Grizzlies.
Keep in mind, it is the second leg of a back-to-back. That's why they're not going to be.
That's worth 5.5 points?
Yeah, I think so. Plus, Houston's slightly. I think Houston's a slightly better team than who do you call it? Orlando. So I think that this could be a good spot for Memphis, but I'm not laying them 10.5 points on them, especially on the second day of a back-to-back. They're going to win this game, but I feel like this is very similar to the Thunder game. Is do we actually see the Grizzlies going in there and winning by 15, 20 points? I think it's a little bit of a closer game because we did see Houston bring Utah to overtime the other day. They didn't cover as 8.5-point dogs versus the Nuggets, but that was in Denver. I don't blame them on that one. Since the All-Star break, 2-3 against the spread for Houston. So it would be a slight lean towards Houston, but I can't get involved in this game. It's 10.5 points is too much to lay, and I'm not trusting the Rockets, so pass on this one.
Fair enough. We got a couple more games to go.
Sounds good. Yeah. We have 3.
Yeah, we have 3 games to go. We're going to be looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're hosting the Toronto Raptors. I'm looking at Tampa Bay on my bet tracker here. Cleveland -5, total 211. Where are you looking?
This is one that what's going on with the Rockets? The Raptors. They since the All-Star break, besides destroying Brooklyn, they are 1-5. And that's including the Brooklyn game, sorry. And 1-5 against the spread. They're losing to teams like Charlotte, Atlanta, fine. They did barely beat Brooklyn, but they did not cover the spread. They lost straight up to Detroit. They lost straight up to Orlando. What is going on with this team? Cleveland, they haven't been playing as well either. Cleveland's, since the All-Star break, they are 1-5 against the spread, and they won 1 game. And that was against Washington. They should have. They lost to Detroit. They lost to Minnesota. They lost to Charlotte. They lost to Philly. Both these two teams are struggling right now. It'd be a lean towards Toronto plus the 5, but I could not get involved in this game. The total is 211. I feel like that might be a little bit too low. They might go over that, but I'm not betting in this one. That's what they pass for me.
Sorry, you don't have to bet every game.
No, I don't.
AJ saying Siakam not scoring and Van Vliet got hurt.
Van Vliet is hurt. I did forget about that one. That's fine. I still don't think it should impact them that much, but that's just me, I guess. We'll keep on rolling it.
Yeah, the Denver Nuggets, they are hosting the New Orleans Pelicans. The Nuggets are 3.5-point home favorites, a total of 218 in this game. Where are you looking?
I'm on the Nuggets. I know that we're getting New Orleans, who's playing really well since the All-Star break. They're 4-0, beating Phoenix, Lakers, Kings, and Jazz. So really strong for them. They're going into Denver. Denver is a very, very tough place to play. Since the All-Star break, Denver is 3-2 against the spread, but they are 4-1 straight up. Their only loss was lost to Oklahoma City. I'm taking that one out. That one was just an overall bad night for them. It happens. They shouldn't have lost as 15-point favorites, but they're 4-1 since the All-Star break. They're playing really well. At home, I think they get the job done. I really do like the Nuggets in this spot, minus the 3.5. I feel like this should just be a spot where they just go in and they kick butt. So win by 7 to 10 points. Nikola Jokic, triple-double. I always have a little bit of money on that one each game. He's got like 14 triple-doubles this year, future MVP. But Denver Nuggets minus 3.5 for this one.
Sounds good.
And we'll hit to this one's the final game of the night.
Yeah, the Clippers, they're hosting the New York Knicks. The Clippers are hosting the New York. I said that right?
Yep.
Total of 219.5. I believe the line's 4.5. I forgot to type that in. Where are you looking for this one?
I'm on the Clippers. If you guys, I have the best live betting strategy. If Knicks have a lead, bet against them. For whatever reason, they cannot hold on to any leads. They, since the All-Star break, are 0-4 straight up, and they covered once. And now that one game was the last game against Phoenix, where they lost last second. This team is horrible. They're 2-8 against the spread their last 10. They're just not playing good basketball, and I don't expect them to do anything. The Clippers have been playing pretty well as of late. They are I believe it was 8-2 of their last 10. Can I please load? Okay, what the heck's going on? Okay, that's annoying. Why is it freaking
What?
reset? Leave it on. Okay. For some reason, I can't scroll my page between it getting bigger and smaller. They're 7-3 of their last 10. They've been playing some good basketball since the All-Star break, and I feel like this could be a good spot for them. They have covered in 3 out of their 4 games. The only time they didn't was when they only won by 1 against the Rockets. I think it's a good spot for them. Clippers get the job done, and we're going to go Clippers minus 4.5, 5, whatever you're getting in this one.
Fair enough. Well, that is everything in the on the slate, right?
Yes, that should be everything on today's slate. The bricks, Knicks. Yes, exactly. Did you edit the new bumper?
No.
Okay. We'll do that one the next time then. What the hell? For whatever reason, I can't scroll anymore because it'll just make my page bigger and smaller.
Huh, weird.
That's annoying. But we'll go ahead do some housekeeping and some recapping and then heading on out for today. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below between our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Play, merch, TikTok, Earle Sports Bets, ESB Shorts, on our website, earlesportsbets.com. So check all that stuff out. If you guys are interested in college basketball, best bet up for $25, 5-pack up for $30. I'll have my NBA plays. They're the ones I went over. They're just going to be on the site as well. Lots of stuff over there. Even if you don't want our plays, if you want to check out any of the other cappers over there, they're the Picks and Parleys cappers. You guys can go get them over at earlesportsbets.com as well. And it still benefits me and Nick if you guys go ahead and do that. Because I'll be honest, we're not entirely hot right now. This college basketball weekend has killed us. But we're ready to try to get right back into it today with what we got. So if you guys are interested in that, check all that out. Check out all the people around us. Getting Wild with Terry and Friends live Monday through Saturday at 5. That's subject to change because I'll go over something else in a minute. Picks and Parleys people. Craig does his show. He did his last night. Me and Nick are live now. Higgs will be at 12. Allie at 1:30. Game time decision. No game time decision today, but it's going to be moved to 5 o'clock each day now, Monday through Friday. That's all. Everything's correlating because we're all merging into the Max Wager Network. So that's going to be a big thing coming up. We'll go over more of that later on whenever they announce everything. So figured that. Not sure. A bunch of extra free pick stuff going on. So if you guys are interested in all that, go ahead and check all that stuff out. Some housekeeping for today for me. Oklahoma City plus 13.5, Denver minus 3.5, and the Clippers minus 5. For some college baseball, taking the over in Indiana State. That one has already started, but I figured I'd throw that one in there. Florida State money line plus 146. The over 12.5 in Ole Miss and UCF. Texas State money line at plus 183. ECU money line at minus 115, and Pepperdine at minus 134 on the money line. Nick?
Yeah, I'm looking at, there we go, New Jersey and St. Louis under 6.5. We're looking at the over 6 with the Kings and the Sabres. We're looking under 6.5, Wild and Stars. Rangers money line and team total over for the Rangers. We're looking at the Tampa Bay Lightning puck line, the puck line for the Hurricanes over 5.5, Sens and Knights, Ducks and Sharks under 5.5.
There we go. Nick, on Supros, let's cash out today. Everyone like and subscribe. Yes, Cavs first half. I'm laying off that game. I don't trust either Cavs or the Raptors right now. Rangers money line, Nick.
Yeah.
There you go. Finish on out the stream for today, Nick.
Yeah, that's just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earle Sports Bets, or we go live, which is every single morning anywhere in between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. My name is Nicholas Earle, joined here as always by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys and good luck.
See ya.